I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
I'm not trying to cause any trouble.
You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Oh, fair enough. Hello everybody and welcome back. Yes, a rather rude awakening it seems this morning. Rather rude awakening indeed. It's thrown me off my stride. 9:27 AM. Last time I left off we were exploring Markarth.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Oh, me? Let's get out of here. I'm getting abused everywhere I turn here. This is not good. I come out for a morning stroll and I get abused from guards? What have I done? Yes, last time we left off we didn't explore Markarth to the fullest because of the time. We sort of ran out of time pretty quickly. It went to night time, all the shops shut, and we were left in an abandoned house with a voice from the gods. More about that later. But now we are exploring Markarth to its fullest. Starting with something that's piqued my interest. This little mine here. Is it a mine or is it a prison? I couldn't make my mind up. I read a book and it looked like it was some kind of a. From what it was the journal. It was it Margaret? Margaret's journal, the person that was killed outside the inn. It actually just could be a mine.
Sigma mines for prisoner scum only.
Ah, it is a prison.
Keep out.
Ah, why?
This is a jail, owned by the Silverblood family. We use the prisoners to mine for ore.
Ah.
It's the most secure prison in Skyrim. Throw scum in, close the gates, no one gets out.
I see.
So unless you're here to dig, you don't belong here.
No. I'll be going back now. I was just curious.
Until next time.
So it is a prison. Yes, I read Margaret's journal in the inn, and it did look, from what she had put, that the Sidna mine was a prison. So I was just confirming my suspicions there. Right, okay. So we'll use our map today. We'll explore the locations that are the most interesting, or sound the most interesting to Elwyn. The Hag's Cure. Yeah, that's an alchemy shop. We'll just pop in and say hello. You never know, they may have quests for us. They may have heard of the great Archmage of the College of Winterhold and give me a discount. One can only dream, right? Ah. Of all the alchemy shops I've been in so far, this appears to be the most intriguing in terms of its look. As per usual, due to the Dreamer architecture, no less. Hello, folks. Ooh.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
Discreet? With a face like that, you can't help but be not discreet. Bloomin' heck. What's all the pain about?
A little bit of old reach magic can cure whatever ails you.
Hello.
I have potions for disease, love sickness, irritating children.
Irritating children? Now that's a potion I could do with. However, Hag's Cure, strange name?
Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults.
Insults?
Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has.
It'll be a pleasure. I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you.
So, what's your opinion of Markarth?
We'd be better off without the Silverbloods. They send their brute, Ingvar, to shake some coins from me every few days. And Betrid Silverblood is always asking for more potions to fuel Thonar's ambitions. Gives him a temper fiercer than any bear.
And what do you know about the Forsworn?
Only that they break an old woman's heart. So many friends, so many kin, all lost trying to rebuild a past that was over long ago.
I see. Well, nice chatting with you, but let me take a look at your wares.
got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Okay, so you should have a whole host of potions, which we don't need to buy, we can make them ourselves. She has food, she has ingredients, but I like to pick them from the ground or the tree, you know, myself. I don't need to buy them. And books, this could be interesting. No, nothing of interest. Okay, so can we sell anything to her that we don't need? Draft of strength? No, we need that draft. Ice rest. Did we get rid of all of these before? No, I'm not going to sell my ingredients to you. Mammoth tusks, yes, you can have a couple of those. And there we go. Marvellous. Thank you.
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
Once again, my controlling is a little bit skew-if. No, I don't need your potions, I make my own. Maybe not as good as yours, but they're not bad.
Cure is here for all your...
Now, who's this little charmer?
I'm Bothella's assistant. She's the one you should talk to if you need an herb or a potion.
Okay, thank you, bye. Come on, Berlina. Ooh, I really do like this whole setup. Well, I don't think we should be nosing in people's quarters in a shop, really. It's not polite. Let's go. So we have a potion for the steward. Courtesy of the old hag. We never caught her name, but, well, she is the hag of the Hag's Cure. What more do you need to know? Okay, map. Let's see what's next on our wee list of places to visit. Markarth Ruins and the Hall of the Dead. Yes, sound like museums. Sound like somewhere we need to go. Here we are. So we'll start with Markarth. Oh, requires a key. But we won't be starting there. We'll go to the Hall of the Dead then. Nope, blocked. And I don't fancy picking it. It seems like if it's locked for a reason, and Elwyn causing trouble in Markarth isn't really something I'm relishing. So we'll leave it for now. I'm sure these two places will come into fruition as we advance through our travels here. Which means Calsamo's laboratory and Calsamo's tower. Probably the next place I want to go, so we're going to have to find our way up towards that location. How do you get up there? That is a good question. How do we get up to Calsamo's tower? Look how high up it is. See, this isn't... Calsamo's tower and Calsamo's laboratory. Maybe we go through here. This is the I think this is where the Jarl is, but Understone Keep. What do I need? I need a lift, an elevator, up to Calsamo's tower, if you please. Can we even get up there? Am I missing a trick? Okay, we'll try Understone Keep first, and if it doesn't work out, then we'll have to figure out a way. I came here mainly for Calsamo, and if I can't get to him, it will be a failure. Ah, here we are, Understone Keep. This doesn't look very homely and welcoming.
What are you hiding, priest?
Uh-oh.
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
What the hell is going on here? And I'm thinking that this conversation is something to do with the fact that the Hall of the Dead is closed, but... Alright. So we have two We have three paths. We have the left path, we have the straight ahead path, we have the right hand path. Left, please.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
No sudden moves. Okay, I will move extremely slowly then. Don't want to be attacked for sneezing, do I? Maybe we'll have a look up this way. This looks rather intriguing. First of all, we'll speak with this guy. Who is this guy?
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
Yeah, I was rather intrigued as to why that's the case.
I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
Okay. Maybe I could help. But I can only help if you tell me.
All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten.
What?
Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside.
Oh, how lovely.
We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful.
Okay, so, what is the Hall of the Dead exactly?
New to Skyrim? I was confused at first, too. The Nords call their mausoleums the Hall of the Dead.
Ah.
It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers.
Okay, I get the drift. Thank you. I shall see to it right away.
Tread lightly in the hall. We don't know what's in there.
Dead bodies, probably. Anyway, I'm just going to temporarily pause it so I can grab a quick bite to eat, then I shall be back in a second. Alright. I'm suitably refreshed, and we are back. Wow. It's a nice little setup, this, isn't it? Cave-type structure. Okay, it doesn't tell us what this place is, though. So the Hall of the Dead, we do know a little bit about it now. We do know why it's closed. Oh, what's this book here? Dwarves, Volume 2. For the life of me, I don't believe I actually have Dwarves Volume 2. I'm just going to check my book list. I've got Dwarves Volume 1, and that's the only Dwarves book I have, so this is actually a really good find here. However, I can't take it, otherwise it's stealing, so I could read it. How long is it? Indeed, I could do with reading these before I speak to Calcimo. Okay. So here we are then. Might as well take the opportunity to read it while we're here. So the Dwarves Volume 2. The Lost Race of Tamriel. Weapons, Armour and Machines by Calcimo, Scholar of Markarth. Soon to be found, hopefully. In our previous discussion on the Dwarves, or Dwemer, in the more correct scholarly terminology, we looked into the properties of Dwarven architecture and metallic crafts. In this continuing discussion of Tamriel's lost race, we shall examine the ways in which Dwarves waged war and kept out trespassers. Unlike many other cultures still existing today, the Dwarves built and relied on increasingly complicated machines for a wide variety of martial tasks, and weapons and armour created solely for the purpose of being wielded by Dwarven warriors show remarkably fewer points of progress beyond the basic designs. Let us begin by analysing those basic weapons and armours. Anyone who has held a Dwarven axe or worn a Dwarven helmet can testify as to the ancient, everlasting quality of Dwarven craftsmanship. Weapons do not deviate too greatly from their base function. Dwarven swords pierce through light armours with incredible effectiveness, owing primarily to the remarkable sharpness of tempered Dwarven metal, and owing to a far lesser extent to its simple, double-edged design. Compare and contrast a sharp, angular Dwarven dagger to a curved Elven blade, and it becomes a small, logical leap to say that Dwarven weaponsmiths relied almost exclusively on creating quality materials first, and merely allowed the form of those materials to flow from the method that weapon was intended to kill people. As a culture that built almost exclusively underground, it's no surprise that Dwarven armours are built to withstand incredible heavy blows. Again, The fact that they are also resistant to being pierced by arrows or small blades is more of a testament to superior dwarven metallurgy over superior dwarven armorsmithing, but it would be erroneous to thus conclude that dwarven smiths did not take the manufacture of their weapons and armour very seriously. Every piece of Warcrafts I have examined show a remarkable amount of unnecessary detailing and personalisation that is just as evident today among the most ardent blacksmiths. A dwarven smith probably came from a long tradition that distinguished itself in ways that, say, the grip of a mace would feel, or the design of the head of individual arrows. Although due to the paltry lack of any cultural artifacts outside the weapons and armours themselves, this is only mere speculation. The last, but probably most important discussion in this volume pertains to the existence of dwarven machinery. Dwarves created and manufactured on a very broad scale thousands of mechanical apparatuses of varying complexity, the most simple of which is the standard arachnid design used to ward off trespassers. We are so far uncertain as to how the dwarves were able to bring to life these remarkably intelligent machines, but I have witnessed one stalk a highly trained thief for several hours, only to ambush him as he was dealing with a lock to some room or treasure trove. I admit to have forgotten the details past the point at which it began spouting lightning at him. Dwarven military machines also range from the human-sized sphere warrior, which patrols the interiors of the ruins as a harmless ball, only to emerge from it as a fully armoured and armed automaton fighter, to the justly feared centurion, whose height ranges from twice to several hundred times human size, depending on which reports you believe. Yes, well, we've seen most of those creatures. Dwarves Overview 1 we have already read.
I have things to study. What is it?
Calcimo?
I'm Calcelmo's
What are you doing here?
I help him around
The
the lab.
excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Excavate? I was looking for you!
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards.
Oh my god.
Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me.
You people?
I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Oh, well, after that rather robust and frightening introduction, I think we'll get down to business, shall we? Why exactly do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
Okay. So you're researching the Dreamer?
Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth, a race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
Could I take a look at the excavation site?
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say?
Oh, bargain! Spider's as good as dead.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I shall be back with the good news later.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Did he give me the key? Auto-saving. Come on. There we go. Huh. We have not seen his face. He had his back towards the whole time, but now he walks away. It's like he's always trying to hide from us. Anyway, keys. Do we have a key? Key to Nichulazimzimzim? What's it called? Nichuanzel? Yes, we have the key. So here he is. This must be his quarters or something, eh? Wow, Understone Keep. Look at all this, eh? Can we get a look at you?
I have things to study. What is it?
Nothing. I'm just intrigued as to what the great scholar looks like, that's all. So where's this site, anyway? Would it crop up on my quest log at any point soon? Or maybe it's through those double doors, eh? Before I go wading through, though, I'm going to just look. Ancestors and the Dunmer.